wanted to talk to you guys about how you can get luckier in business and in life. So with that, the first thing I really want to talk about is like, what is luck in the first place, right? Luck is really something that happens by complete chance, right? There's no skill involved, right? So you go out and, winning the lottery happens by chance, right? There's a specific percentage odds, if you will, that you're going to win the lottery, right? There's no skill to it. Or, for example, maybe not only winning the lottery, but you're in the right place at the right time. So maybe, how cool would it be if I was walking through the airport today and I just happened to run through Gary Vee? And, and we also have some other characters with us tonight. Otherwise, they're going to be sitting outside scratching the door because I just got home. So how cool would it be if I was in the airport today and I just happened to run into Gary Vee, right? Just complete odds, not a chance, but ran into this guy and happened to catch him on video, or he tweeted me or something, and all of a sudden I got all these followers. Like, that would be by like complete chance, right? It just happened to be that I was in the right place at the right time and it worked out, right? Or for example, today I flew home and if you guys follow me on Facebook, I got an upgrade to first class on one of my legs today. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but think about anyone, right? If you are somebody who've never ever flown on American, you just bought a ticket and, an economy ticket, and all of a sudden the stewardess came up to you and said, "Hey, we're going to put you in first class today just because." Same thing, complete chance, right? There was really no reason why other than you just happened to get really lucky. But the thing is, the odds are not really in your favor, right? That will never happen or hardly ever happen unless there's really a serious issue. So luck is really about something that happens either by chance or something that happens, because you're in the right place at the right time. So the thing about luck is you can't really change it, right? You can't change the odds, right? You can't, like winning the lottery, there's a specific percent chance that you can win. That's it. There's nothing you can do about the odds, right? But the thing is, what we want to be doing is increasing our opportunities to have luck happen more often to us, right? So if you're talking about the lottery, right? If you bid multiple times, right? You come up with different numbers and you enter the lottery 30 times, obviously you're going to have 30 times more chances of winning the lottery. So what did you do? You didn't change the luck. The odds are the same, but you gave yourself more opportunities to actually win, right? So how can you increase your opportunities to increase your luck? So, think about my same scenario when I talk about Gary Vee and running into Gary Vee and how cool that would be. What if I was on this Facebook Live right now and he just happened to show up on my live video? Just happened to come across it and he showed up. Like, how cool would that be? That is really not just by chance, right? It's not just luck, right? I'm showing up on Facebook Live. If I did a Facebook Live every single day for 365 days, all of a sudden I have 365 chances that Gary Vee could potentially end up on my live Facebook feed, right? And if you compare that to somebody who's not doing any Facebook Lives at all, they will have a 0% chance of that ever happening, right? So it's not that could be any luckier, right? It's that I gave myself more opportunities to potentially for that to potentially happen, right? I have 365 more times of a chance that would happen. So how does this really relate to business is the question. And what my message is you want to really be constantly looking for ways that you can increase your odds for luck to happen, right? You want to find ways that increase your chances of luck happening. So I think I told this story, I don't know, sometime last week, but we recently booked a trip to Miami. And we booked the trip for $800 and we submitted a price match to try and see if we can get a better price. And we submitted a price match. Now, if you think if I was somebody, I just went out, I booked a hotel, what are the chances or that the hotel would just contact me and say, hey, by the way, we saw you made a reservation, you're really awesome, we're going to give you 60% off your reservation. That would never happen, right? The chances of something like that happen are extremely low. Like, you would need to be really lucky for something like that to happen. But we submitted a price match. We, submitted the claim. They were supposed to give us 25% off if they matched the rate. And they came back with a claim and they agreed we had the price match. They gave us a 25% off, but when they did the calculation, they ended up giving us like 60 or 70% off, which it went from like $800 for 3 nights to like $200 for 3 nights in Miami, which is just completely insane. Like, they literally completely messed up the calculation. And, was it lucky that they did that? Yeah, it was absolutely, we got lucky that they messed up the calculation, but that would have never happened if we wouldn't have submitted a price match, right? I mean, the chances of that just randomly happening are very, very low. So what did we do? We increased our chances of something lucky actually happening to us, right? So you just kind of got to think about the difference there, right? And if you can increase your opportunities, then you're going to have more chances for luck to actually happen to you. So that's really my message for you guys today. It's really about figuring out how you can show up every single day to your market, right? So if I show up 365 days and deliver content to my audience or people that are looking for me, that's if I do it every day, there's 365 chances for somebody who's looking for my product, service, or opportunity to happen to stumble upon my Facebook Live, right? The more times I do that, the more chances that could happen. Same thing, if I'm putting content out 3 to 5 times a week, like a blog post, for example, I have a 3 to 5 times more chance that if somebody Googles some topic that is related to what I'm doing, that there's a higher chance that they're going to find me compared to somebody who is, not putting content out there, right? So I'm increasing my chances of the people being able to find me. So you want to be constantly looking for those things within your business, right? Of how you can increase your chances of the good things happening to you. So the thing you have to remember is luck really only gets you so far, right? Luck isn't gonna make you a millionaire one day or quit your job or whatever your goals in life or business are, right? Luck only takes you so far, but it really comes back to skill that is gonna really make up the difference, right? So like I said, we talk about our travel deal and going to Miami and getting a deal. Well, we had skills around, using price matches and submitting these things. Those skills are what enhanced our opportunity to allow that luck to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you need skill around calls to action or how to deliver content, right? If you show up and have content every day or Facebook Lives every day, that's great. You have a higher % chance that somebody's going to see that. But if you don't know how to do a call to action, you don't know how to get them to your capture page, you don't know how to get their email, you don't know how to prospect, you don't know how to talk to people on the phone, you don't know how to close, then your chances of being successful are still really low, right? So if you're going to get lucky enough to have the people find you, you have to have the skills to take it all the way through. So really, that's my message for you guys today. Figure out how you can increase your chances, give yourself more opportunities for the amazing things to happen to you. But then also remember that it comes down to skill, and you really need skill to make up that difference. So if you guys are looking for ways to, create more content, to put more content out there so that you're increasing your chances of people finding you, I actually just last week put together a free webinar. I did my first webinar around how to create content for a specific market for your network marketing business. So if it's something that you're interested in, drop me a 1 below or shoot me a private message. I'm more than happy to send you over that webinar. And if you found this helpful, drop me some comments. Feel free to share this message to anyone you think it would be useful to. I think I've heard a lot of people say, I've heard people tell me, "Oh, you're so lucky. You get to travel all the time. You get these awesome travel deals." Like, I'm not lucky, right? Yes, we have some luck, but we put ourselves in the positions for those good things to happen to us, right? It didn't just happen by chance, right? We put ourselves in those positions. So just want to encourage you guys to increase your chances, get out there, put yourself out there, and in the words or from the Hunger Games, may the odds be ever in your favor. Have a good night, guys.